Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and we're going to take a look at the prior bull runs and how they develop. We're also going to take a look at Gala because it was the most requested coin. I will get to the other requests. It'll just be in individual videos over the next couple of weeks. I want to apologize ahead of time for the birds in the background. I'm babysitting and I have nowhere else to put them and they're very loud. So just bear with it. Also, congratulations. We finally hit all-time high and I'm sure that's a good feeling for all of you that have been holding throughout this entire bear market. All right, so let's get started. So we're looking at the bull market from 2015. And when a bull market starts, the majority of the time, you have a series of ones and twos of lower and higher degree. Notice that they found support on top of each other. For every 1 and 2, you need a 3 and a 4 to match up with it. The blow off top was a wave 5. Backtracking and labeling your correction a 3 and a 4, this 3 and 4 goes with this 1 and 2. The next 3 and 4 goes with this 1 and 2. Notice the reaction that we had off of the prior all-time high. Bitcoin then overtook that reaction and made a higher low. These are the type of corrections we should expect going forward in this bull run. Higher highs and higher lows. Don't expect a deep pullback because it more than likely will not happen. Now the bull run of 2020. As you can see, the same exact thing happened. We had a series of ones and twos. All of these are ones and twos of higher degree and lower degree. Marking your wave 5 and going backwards, we have a 3 and a 4. This 3 and the 4 goes with this 1 and 2. This was an ending diagonal. 3, 4 goes with this 1 and 2. And this 3 that reacted off the all-time high overtook that correction and made a higher low is a little 3 and 4 that goes with this 1 and 2. Notice that we had 2 corrections inside of here, and we have 2 little 1 2s in here. So for, again, every 3 and 4, you need a 1 and 2. And why am I telling you this? Because it matters for where we are now. So it can be argued that there's 2 ways that you can look at this run so far. You can look at it as if these are a series of ones and twos that found support on top of each other. We have a little nest of them in this area of lower degree. This would mean that we need 3s and 4s to go with each one of these ones and twos. We would look at this correction as if it's our first 3 and 4. It would go with this area of nest of ones and twos. So that means to come, we have 1, 2, 3, approximately 4 more corrections of 3s and 4s to go. Alternative way to look at this is that all of this was a wave 1, a wave 2, this is a wave 1, a wave 2, and this is going to turn into a wave 1 and a wave 2. That would mean that we have this same exact thing. We have 3 wave 1 and wave 2s, that we need 3 3s and 4s to come that are not even here yet. Which one it is, it's hard to say. but I am leaning that it's this way. Once the bull market develops, we'll be able to tell more of which one we're dealing with. All right, let's take a look at the way that I am looking at this. Doesn't mean that I'm correct, but the only thing that changes is that the 3s and the 4s will be much higher, and they're not here yet. Okay? So the way I'm looking at it is that it's the series of 1s and 2s like this. Okay? Would mean that we are about to blast off up into the 3s and 4s. Any one of these extensions or legs could get completely overextended and push this much higher. But a conservative target for our main wave 3 would be 235. But like I said, it can get much higher than that with FOMO, etc. All right, so this leg, we want to be the start of something. We want to see a pullback for a wave 2, and then blast off for a 3, 4, 5. Again, we want to hold fourth wave territory, push up for the yellow 5, up into the white 3, white 4, holding yellow fourth wave territory and pushing up for a 5. At this point, we have to hold 43,500. Coming through this area will invalidate both ways that you look at this start. If this is a 3 and a 4, the prior or the next 3 and 4 should not come through it. If it's a 1 and a 2, the 2 should not come through it. So either way you look at it, we have to hold 43,500. Let's take a look at this current leg that we want to be the start of something. So far, the pullback has hit the 236. Very bullish pullback. There's nothing to be concerned about right now. Again, it must hold 43,500. So if it decides to come deeper, which would be perfectly fine, we do not want to come through this area. Even though invalidation is this low, coming through the top of the prior structure would be a market structure break. Don't be surprised if we get a bullish correction where it overtakes the high and then gives a partner leg. This is the typical type of correction that bull runs make. Not that it can't come deeper, it can. But this is the typical way. An upward channel type correction. And then it breaks to the upside. Again, if this is a 3 and a 4 and a 5, we do not want the higher degree 4 to come through the prior degree 4 area. So either way you look at it, it must hold 43,500. Alrighty then, so there's always a bear scenario. And the bear scenario is that this was 5 waves, pullback, and that this is 5 waves and it's ending. And that here very soon, maybe one more hit to the high, Bitcoin's going to put in a B wave, and then it's going to come down for a C, meaning that this leg was an A, and that it's going to get a partner. Hopefully, if this happens, Bitcoin will make a higher low. That is the first option. The second option is that it bounces and makes a deeper correction and an expanded flat. I wouldn't worry about this scenario until Bitcoin breaks market structure and comes through 43,500. Alrighty, so let's take a look at Gala. Gala is pretty simple in that we would look at this as 5 waves, a wave 1. This pullback is a wave 2. We want this leg to be a wave 1 and this pullback to be a wave 2. If it's going to create a nest, Gala should hold the prior wave 1's top. That is what they do. They find support on each other. This correction has an an initial leg, it's very likely that it overtakes the top and makes a higher low. That would be the type of correction we would want to see. But even if it doesn't overtake the high and it gives a partner leg, we want this area held. And then the bear scenario is that this leg was an A, this leg's a B, and this leg is a C wave. And it's soon to break down and means that this leg here has an additional wave that needs to be reset. Gala will definitely need to reset itself with an additional leg down here. Hopefully, it won't give us this entire leg and just a partner for this leg, if this is just a rally. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.